What's up guys, it's Grandman here, and today I've got a kinda OP base that I think personally is pretty OP for a clan base, guys. So if you like this video, make sure you slap a like at the beginning. But yeah, I think you guys are going to like this base. So first of all, I had quite a similar bases to this before, like bunker bases. And it isn't decked out with boxes or anything yet, but I'm going to show you the example here. So as you see, there's 5 boxes on each side, which is 10. There's 2 boxes inside, there's 12. So realistically, there's 6 of these, which means there will be 71 boxes if you take out 1 from the TC. So, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of boxes just in downstairs, and obviously there's bunkers as well, so make the base a little bit more expensive. And people are like, oh yeah, you could just get the 1 TC and you'd be able to get in. And no, not really, because you got all these TCs that overlap, so they have to raid all of these to get in there, so they'll just be worth blowing in. And then if they do get these outer ones, they would have to get this one as well, just because they overlap, and I have showed it before, and I will show you again. So for example, I think the TC's in this one, so I'll break this one. As you see, I've still got building privilege, and if I break this one, and I'll fly over here, I've still got privilege from this one. Because TCs don't work as they used to before, when you just put one foundation in, they go out like a circle. Because where it goes out from foundations now, you can put it there, and you can even make it go further by placing a little bit of twig there. So it's a pretty cool base. It's going to be quite hard to get all the loot unless you've got enough rockets to blow in all these bunkers. If you do make it HQ, which I don't expect anyone to do, but it's just a thing you can do, it's going to make it so much more harder to raid this, but it's going to be quite a lot of HQ. So I recommend doing it on a monthly server, maybe do a sheet metal. You can make this a lot more. The reason I've only done first floor, because I don't like building massive bases, because if you do it and people watch a video and then they know where everything is. So I've left it to you, and I'll put the entrance up here so you can kind of make it like the HQ base, where there's like a drop down here that you can go up. But yeah guys, enough talking, I'm going to show you how to build it. It's going to take quite a while, just because with the TCs, you obviously got to do it stacked and stuff like that. But I'll show you how to do it. So you're going to start with a circle, you're going to go off and put where you're going to put your TC. So you've got to put it 3, so that'll be that one, and then this will be the bunker. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off, bring it up, upgrade this to metal straight away off the back, place that there. Break that, and we're going to leave it open for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a load of TCs, because we're going to need quite a few. You will have to break some and replace them. Okay, boom, that's your TC. And then what we're going to do, we're going to start going off the other direction. So we'll break that so the privilege stops. And you're just going to wait till the privilege disappears. And it should be this one. Could you do it on that one? Alright, so you can actually do it on here, which is pretty cool. So you bring it up, it should be 150 metal fragments for this just bunker here. So it's pretty cheap, just to upkeep, and you can always access it in the future. So you have to do this multiple times, to be aware. There you go, there's a little bit twig, because obviously this as well, but I'll break that in a second. That is 1 TC. And then you're going to go do the exactly same. Break the first one so it stops the privilege, and you're just going to wait till your privilege goes, and it's probably, no, it's this one actually. So boom, boom. It's pretty simple to do. People think stacking TC is actually really hard, but when you put your mind into it and actually work it out, it's really easy. Actually again, obviously it'll be 150. If I break all this now, and I'll go and do the next one. So this one again. There you go. I'm not actually going to put upkeep in it, because I don't really need this base. I'm going to break all this again, and that is done. So all we need is at least 3 more left, and then we can start on other things. And I think it's this one or the next one. Yeah, it's the next one. So the next TC is going to be the hardest, just because obviously it's going to be a lot more difficult to do. I think it's the next one. Yeah, it is the next one. So we're going to break all this twig so it doesn't go on the upkeep. And now this is going to be the hardest. So what you're going to do is just basically do what you just did there, but obviously it's not as simple as that. Okay. So you can do it in this one. So obviously you'll be able to find out what the TC is in this base, which is okay, I guess, because it doesn't really matter though. Because even if they do go for the TC, it don't really matter. Alright, I'll show you how I know, but you know. If you're smart enough, you know where the main TC is, just by working out where the TCs are. I'll break this, and yeah. So now we're going to start on the main base, and you want to go 3 with each side. And then you're going to bring up foundations like this. And just obviously fill in the middle. Do the same here. I'm just trying to do it as quick as possible because obviously it takes quite a long while. I don't want like a 3-hour video. So I'm just leaving it twig for the moment, but you will make it sheer metal, the high triangles. Alright, so it's literally all done, the things we need to do now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start straight on the bunkers. So you do exactly what you did to the first bunker, to this bunker. That bunker's done. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably just do 3 bunkers, as it's going to take quite a while. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. So I'm going to start off the side because obviously this is the side I've done. And I'm going to show you what I did. So what we're going to do is keep these in metal. I did it in a pattern just to kind of keep the balance of stone and metal. So I'll keep the stone. And this is what I did. So what I did, fill this in like that. There is one wall to obviously get in, but you can make that obviously bigger if you really wanted to. And then like so here. And what you do is literally you're gonna just flip this like onto each bunker, if that makes sense. This is where the box is going to go, so it'll be 2 here, 3 up here, and it'll be the same here. So if I just upgrade it all to metal, and it should start closing itself in a second. Okay, and then you do the exactly same here. And obviously you do put a wall here, by the way. Obviously sheet metal, put 2 boxes inside, and then this is how you obviously get in your bunker. You just open it like that, simple. But here you're gonna have to do something. So you're gonna have to do this. Actually, I want to make this sheet metal, and then you're gonna play half walls here, just to close the tops. The reason why you gotta do this is because it interferes with the bunker. If you do like a normal, like this layer, the same layer as this floor. Yeah, so that's the reason why you gotta do that. Yeah, and it's really simple, this base to build, but it just sounds so confusing. And I'm just gonna do 1 bunker, just the amount of time, because obviously I've got to show all the other stuff inside. Yeah, so basically this is the bunker itself. So obviously you'll probably finish it off more as well. So you probably place like a root floor here, like that. So this is what I showed you earlier, and this is basically one of the bunkers. All you do is literally flip that on each of these corners and just basically do the same. So it's really easy, really simple. I'm not going to sit there and do it all because it's going to make like a half-an-hour video. It's going to be quite long. But I will show you how to do this is the other TCs. So it doesn't matter where you actually put them because it all link up to 4. Unless obviously you place foundations. So what I recommend is doing it here first. I'm going to do this in no clip. You're going to probably have ladders or something. And what you're going to do is just literally go up. Keep going up till the TC range goes. So it was on this layer. So what I'm going to do now is actually going to fly down there. And then what I did personally is put this, and then I put windows on there, if I actually can find them. I did that. Obviously you're going to upgrade this yourself to stone, whatever. So and then obviously if I break the window, place the TC in. And it's not much upkeep. Obviously you'd get rid of the stone, so it'd be like 500 yeah, 500 stone. But what I'd recommend is making these sheet metal so they don't pick it, if that makes sense. I'll just do the first one, full build, just so you know what the upkeep is. And then what you do, you would just basically flip this 3 more times, what I did here. So if we go around, where is it? So if we go inside, it obviously there's something else that's still twig here, so this one. I'm just now. So obviously a little bit of metal, a little bit of stone, which is nothing really. Just to keep your base more protective, and you throw that on, and when you need to, you obviously go up there and place a floor. Go in there and whatever. So that is pretty cool. So what you do here is probably you flip it. So your next one will be like here. So if I go here, it should tell you. So yeah, so here will be your next one on this corner here, and then obviously it'll be the same on each side. Realistically, you have 4. When you have both 4 down, I'd go around and place foundations on the edge like this. Just because what this would do is overlap all the TCs. Because obviously TCs don't work as they used to, if you know about TCs. So guys, I'm going to leave this video here. Obviously it's not a full base build like this. And this is how it would come out like once you clone everything. As I said, so it kind of look like this. You have a lot of boxes. And I've obviously 2 doors here, and if you wanted to, this could be an entrance and exit. So guys, obviously this is what happens when you have 4 of these TCs here. Obviously it's pretty cool, and not a lot of people use it, but it's good as well because obviously people can't actually build up with twig, obviously, and stuff like that. They can obviously with ladders. But yeah guys, if you like this video, make sure you slap the like button, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Guys, it is a OP base design just because the amount of boxes it's got in it, just the amount of bunkers it's got in it, and it's not that dear to be honest as well. If I place down the TC in here, I don't think it's going to let me place now, because of how many TCs I've overlapped. So if I quickly delete this one, I'll just show you what the upkeep is on this one here. So many TCs that obviously look, I can't even place another TC inside the base. What TC could be overtaken? This one. There you go. So that TC was overlapping. So they do work useful, as you see there. I can't, 'cause I'm in the way. So yeah, this is the upkeep. I don't know why there's 4 HQ, so just ignore the 4 HQ, and that would be the upkeep here for just the first layer. It is pretty decent, but obviously you got bunkers as well. So if you upgrade it, you probably have more HQ, which is not that bad to be honest. To have HQ bunkers as well. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let's try and get 700 subscribers as quick as possible, and the support and subscribers is mad recently. We're just growing every single day, and yeah. So guys, make sure you join the Discord as well, because I do kind of ask for a little bit of help as well if you like this design and stuff like that. But yeah guys, give me some feedback if you do like this design. It is pretty difficult, and yeah. So guys, thank you for watching.